Ever felt like you're carrying the weight of every doubt, yours and everyone else's? Maybe you've lost count of the times life knocked you down, and part of you quietly wondered if you'd ever stand tall again. That moment of doubt is familiar to almost everyone, yet most never stop to question it. It's easy to believe that true strength belongs only to the lucky, the talented, the ones who never seem to stumble. But that belief is the lie that keeps people small. Every time you look in the mirror, there is proof of something deeper. Resilience is built, not born. Most people shrink from discomfort, negotiate with their fears, and call it realism. They wait for confidence before acting, or permission before committing. But a rare few, maybe you, choose a harder and quieter path. Courage when no one applauds. Self-mastery when excuses would be easier. Discipline when comfort is tempting. That is not arrogance. That is the foundation on which greatness is built, one unseen decision at a time. Today, I'm giving you 9 Stoic keys. Each one is a test, a tool, and a mirror. They are designed to push you past your limits, sharpen your mind, and help you master your emotions without noise or validation. This is not something you watch. It's something you practice. Commit to one small shift today. Drop a comment below. I will make progress every day. This isn't about hype or motivation that fades by tomorrow. It's about steady growth, quiet victories, and becoming unshakable, no matter who's watching, who's doubting, or what the world throws at you. Welcome to Stoic Philosophy Daily, where your story matters. Share your experience or your biggest struggle below. Every comment you leave is a gift. Here, your voice matters. We read with care, answer with heart, and treat your journey as part of our own. This is more than a channel, it's a circle of strength. Are you ready to outpace everyone else, one disciplined decision at a time? Let's begin. 1. Don't talk about others. Ever notice how easy it is to get pulled into the swirl of gossip, quiet criticism, or silent comparison? It's like standing in a crowded market, everyone shouting, everyone trying to look taller by dragging someone else down. But here's the truth most people miss. Every second you spend watching, judging, or talking about someone else, you're not just wasting time. You're stealing focus from your own growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Each new day is fuel, and fuel is limited. Spend it building your life, not breaking someone else's image in your mind." Why do so many people fall into this cycle? Because when life feels competitive, judgment feels like a form of control. Office politics, social media, and even whispered conversations among friends all create the illusion that you rise by pushing others down. But the outcome is always the same: more noise, less clarity, and a quiet sense of emptiness that follows you home. Try this. The next time your mind wants to gossip, criticize, or even silently judge, shut it down immediately. Bite your tongue, close the chat, stop mid-thought, then redirect that exact energy. Do one push-up, read one paragraph, write one sentence toward your goal. Don't just pause. Switch gears, feel the resistance, then notice the shift. That moment of redirection builds self-respect. Repeated often enough, it rewires how you value your time. Seneca warned that getting tangled in other people's drama is the fastest way to waste your most precious resource, time. And time, once lost, can never be reclaimed. The moment you step back from the noise, you create space for growth, self-mastery, and real freedom. The world rewards those who stay on their own path, not those who trip others along the way. You don't get ahead by tearing others down. You get ahead by building yourself up one step at a time, every day. At Stoic Daily, we believe your greatest advantage is reclaiming your attention from the crowd and investing it in your own evolution. For the next 24 hours, catch every urge to gossip or judge and trade it for one act of self-improvement. What will you build today? Share below. But protecting your energy doesn't end with refusing to judge or gossip. The real test is how you guard your deepest ambitions, dreams, and plans from the noise of the world. Because sometimes the fastest way to lose your power is to give away what should have stayed silent. Let's move to the second Stoic key, knowing when to speak and when to keep your strength private. 2. Protect your secrets. Let your results speak. Every dream starts as a fragile spark, a business idea, a plan to change your life, a quiet ambition you barely dare to say out loud. In this early stage, your dream doesn't need applause, it needs protection, and the fastest way to kill that spark is to share it too soon with the wrong people. Suddenly, everyone has an opinion. Doubt creeps in. Momentum fades before real work even begins. Seneca warned, if you want to keep a secret, never share it. Not everyone will celebrate your vision. Some will poke holes in it, some will copy. Others quietly will hope you fail. Not because your dream is weak, but because unfinished things invite interference. Observe how the best innovators operate. Google, Amazon, and even Elon Musk build in silence. They reveal when ready, not when excited. They let the world react to the finished product, not the early draft. That isn't fear, that's discipline. It protects focus and keeps energy directed forward rather than scattered outward. Try this. If you're building something meaningful, stop broadcasting every step. For the next 30 days, keep your goals private, work quietly. Take notes for yourself, not the crowd. If someone asks what you're up to, smile and say, "You'll see soon." Notice what changes. Without outside opinions, you experiment more freely. You fail faster, pivot cleaner, and stay emotionally invested in the work instead of defending it. This isn't about secrecy born from fear. It's about preserving the energy of your mission. Let your ideas grow roots before exposing them to the wind. Silence becomes a shield, not a wall. And when the time comes, your results will speak louder than any announcement ever could. At Stoic Daily, we believe that discretion is not a sign of weakness. It's self-mastery in motion. Work in silence and let your success make the noise. What's one goal you'll keep to yourself and build quietly this month? Type "building in silence" or "keep it private" and start today. And remember, guarding your dreams is only the beginning. The deeper test is how you face struggle when the world is watching. Let's move to the next Stoic key, mastering adversity without needing an audience. 3. Face your struggles in silence. Imagine walking through a storm with a lamp in your hand. The world urges you to lift that lamp high, to show every raindrop, to announce every gust of wind you're fighting against. But the Stoic path is quieter. You keep your head down, your grip steady, your flame protected. There's no need to perform your pain for the crowd. We live in an age where sharing struggles is seen as a sign of strength. People confuse talking about pain with overcoming it. But sharing your struggle is not the same as solving it. Every time you broadcast your hardship, you open a window into your vulnerability. Not everyone is compassionate. Some will judge, some will pity. Others will quietly question your capability before you've even had the chance to prove yourself. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Less explanation, more construction. Stop narrating the struggle. Start shaping the outcome. Try this. The next time you feel the urge to talk about a challenge, a work setback, a broken heart, or pressure from school, pause. Don't post it. Don't complain. Don't seek sympathy. Instead, write down one possible solution. Then take the first action step, no matter how small. Notice the shift. When you act instead of venting, your mind becomes clearer. You feel more capable. Your energy turns inward where real control lives. Save your story for the results, not the struggle. Think of Jeff Bezos. If he had spent his early years explaining every setback while building Amazon, the noise would have drowned out the work. Silence gave him room to focus, adjust, and keep moving forward without interference. Here's the deeper logic. Every struggle you face in silence becomes training in autonomy. When you speak less about your pain, you hear your own thinking more clearly. You stop outsourcing your confidence to opinions and quick fixes. In a world addicted to oversharing, your silence becomes a fortress, not because you're hiding, but because you're building. You don't need pity, you don't need to explain. You need to act, and let your victories speak louder than any post ever could. At Stoic Daily, we believe resilience grows every time you choose action over explanation. Let your work speak for you. What challenge will you handle in silence, letting the results reveal themselves? Type "building in silence" or "keep it private" and begin today. But silence isn't only about guarding your struggles, it's also about protecting your wins. Let's move to the next Stoic key, the quiet power of doing good without seeking applause. 4. Do good, but don't shout about it. Picture this. You plant a tree in the dark where no one is watching. Years pass. Its roots grow deep. Its shade spreads wide. No applause, no recognition, just quiet growth. But most people, when they do something good, rush to show the world their tree, hoping for likes, comments, and instant validation. Here's the real test of character. Can you help lift or serve and keep it to yourself? Or does the urge for recognition slowly hijack your original intent? What begins as kindness can quietly transform into a performance, where the reward takes precedence over the action itself. Take Peter. Every time he helped someone, he posted it online, chasing that quick rush of approval. At first, it felt empowering, but over time, something shifted. His motivation became fragile. One day, when his good deed went unnoticed, disappointment crept in. That moment revealed the truth. Was he acting from values or feeding an appetite for applause? Try this. The next time you help someone, tell no one. Don't post it. Don't text about it. Don't hint at your generosity. Let the moment exist only between you and the act itself. Write down how it feels afterward. Do you feel lighter, freer, or strangely restless? That discomfort is the ego loosening its grip. The lesson is simple. Your purest actions happen when no one is watching. Stoicism teaches that right action comes from inner values, not from the desire for praise. When you advertise your good deeds, you risk turning something sincere into a transaction. Quiet kindness protects your integrity and keeps your motives clean. When you sow seeds of goodness in silence, you harvest peace, self-respect, and a deeper form of pride, one that lasts far longer than applause. You step out of comparison, jealousy, and the constant hunger for validation. Real strength is doing the right thing when no one is clapping. At Stoic Daily, we believe real impact is quiet, lasting, and needs no audience. Goodness is its own reward. Let it exist without a spotlight. Do one kind act in secret today. How did it feel? Share your experience or type "quiet impact." But even greater strength lies ahead. It's the ability to protect your dreams in silence, nurturing them where no one can uproot them. Let's move to the next Stoic key, guarding your vision until it's strong enough to stand on its own. 5. Guard your silent dream. Every true ambition begins like a seed planted deep underground, hidden, quiet, unseen. At this stage, it doesn't need attention or applause. It needs protection. In fact, the darker and more private the space, the stronger the roots become before anything breaks the surface. Too many people sabotage their own dreams, by exposing them to noise too early. The moment you announce a goal, you invite judgment, doubt, and envy before you've built the strength to withstand them. Early praise is especially dangerous. It tricks the brain into feeling finished before the real work has begun. Motivation fades, urgency dissolves, and the dream quietly slips away without resistance. Try this. Build your dream in the dark. Work on your passion project, your new skill, your bold plan without posting, boasting, or explaining. Don't even seek reassurance from people you trust. Permit yourself to fail privately, to experiment freely, and to pivot without outside opinions contaminating your focus. Notice the shift. Less pressure to perform, more energy to create, more honesty with yourself about what's working and what isn't. Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. That is the courage to be underestimated. To look ordinary while you quietly build something extraordinary beneath the surface. Look at James Dyson. 5 years. Over 5,000 prototypes, all behind closed doors. The world dismissed him as unrealistic until his invention worked. He didn't chase validation. He let the finished result silence every doubt that never deserved his attention in the first place. This is the real advantage. When you nurture your vision in silence, you build armor. By the time the world sees what you've created, it's too solid to be shaken. Intense dreams need darkness to take root. Guard them until they can stand through any storm. At Stoic Daily, we believe the boldest dreams grow best in silence. Let your work do the talking. Have you ever lost momentum by sharing too soon, or protected a dream by keeping it private? Share your experience or type quiet growth. But vision alone is not enough. You also need the discipline to hold your silence when pressure rises. Let's move to the next Stoic key. Mastering the strategic power of silence. 6. Master the power of strategic silence. In a world obsessed with noise, true power belongs to those who know when to be silent on purpose. Imagine yourself as a chess player who moves with patience, never revealing intent until the outcome is already decided. Strategic silence is not a sign of weakness or avoidance. It's awareness. It's choosing observation over reaction and letting actions speak before words ever do. Most people rush to speak. They defend too quickly, explain too much, and reveal more than they should. In doing so, they give away leverage. But when you choose to stay quiet, something shifts. You begin to see the full board, the motives behind words. The tension is hidden in body language. The truth is buried beneath emotional noise. Silence creates clarity because it removes the sense of urgency. Picture this. A family dinner turns into a heated debate about achievement and money. Voices rise, blame circulates, everyone fights to be right. Instead of jumping in, you stay quiet. You listen. You let the storm burn itself out. When you finally speak, your words are measured and calm. The room changes, people listen. Respect isn't forced, it's earned through restraint. Try this. The next time you're in a tense conversation or meeting, resist the urge to speak first or defend yourself immediately. Sit back, observe everything. Tone, body language, what's avoided, what's repeated. Only speak once the emotional wave has passed, and when you do, keep it brief and precise. Notice the shift in how your words land. Silence makes them heavier. Silence is your shield. It protects your plans from gossip, your intentions from interference, and your peace from unnecessary chaos. When you reveal less, you keep more options open. You can adapt, pivot, respond with precision instead of impulse. Strategic silence doesn't remove your voice, it sharpens it. As the Stoics taught, silence preserves your power. The less you explain, the less you perform, the stronger you become. Real influence isn't measured by volume, but by timing and control. True mastery is allowing your silence to shape the room, then letting your results speak when it matters most. At Stoic Daily, we believe that in a noisy world, silence is not emptiness, it's leverage. When has strategic silence given you an advantage? Share your story or type "move in silence." 7. Build quietly. Let your success speak in silence. Imagine the quiet pride of an artist who spends years perfecting a masterpiece, not for applause, but for the craft itself. In a world obsessed with likes, status, and public praise, many people slowly lose themselves chasing validation. However, the Stoic understands something that most people forget. Real achievement is forged in silence, far from the spotlight, where focus is clean and effort is honest. It's tempting to brag when you win, to post every milestone, to count every compliment. But with every boast, you plant seeds of envy, resentment, and comparison, not only in others, but inside yourself. Over time, applause becomes a requirement, not a bonus. The need to be seen turns into a cage, trapping you in an endless hunt for approval you never truly needed to begin with. Look at Jiro Ono, the legendary sushi master. For decades, he poured his soul into every grain of rice and every slice of fish. No announcements, no self-promotion, only an uncompromising standard of excellence. The world discovered his mastery later, not because he demanded attention, but because his work eventually made silence impossible to ignore. Marcus Aurelius put it plainly, "We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." This is the trap. True success isn't trophies or recognition. It's the steady, relentless progress no one else can measure and no one can take from you. Try this. For the next week, keep your wins to yourself. Don't announce your promotion, your new skill, or even a personal breakthrough. Write it down just for you. Sit with the satisfaction. Notice the discomfort when no one reacts. That discomfort is where independence grows. Let your sense of progress come from your own standard, not from applause. The less you talk about what you've achieved, the more deeply you can enjoy it. Pride held in silence is stronger, purer, and impossible to steal. When success becomes internal, it no longer depends on the crowd. At Stoic Daily, we believe greatness grows in silence. Make your journey your own. Let your results speak when words are no longer necessary. But there is a skill even more powerful than silent achievement. It's the ability to listen in silence. Let's move to the next Stoic key, the quiet connection that changes everything. 8. Master the art of silent listening. Real power isn't always found in speaking. Sometimes it lives in listening so deeply that the other person finally hears themselves. Think of silent listening as building a bridge in the dark. You don't stand on your side and shout instructions. You step forward, hold the silence steady, and allow the other person to cross at their own pace, on their own terms. Authentic listening is more than simply staying quiet. It requires restraint. You shut down the impulse to interrupt, correct, or prepare your reply. You pause judgment and turn your full attention into a safe space for someone else's truth. In that space, subtle things emerge. A tremor in the voice, a hesitation that hides a wound, the words left unsaid. This is where trust is formed and defenses begin to crumble. Try this. In your next conversation, resist every urge to reply, fix, or jump in. Let the other person finish. Then pause. Let the silence stretch just a little longer than you feel comfortable with. Watch what happens. People often reveal more when they realize they won't be rushed or corrected. You'll notice how respect grows, tension softens, and understanding deepens simply because you stayed present. Silent listening is not passive. It's an active discipline. It dissolves disputes before they escalate and lowers defenses without confrontation. At work or at home, it shifts the dynamic from control to connection. Real dialogue begins when people feel seen, not managed. The strongest bridges are built in silence, one patient listener at a time. At Stoic Daily, we believe deep listening is one of the rarest and most powerful skills a person can develop. Practice it daily, and you won't just change conversations, you'll change relationships. Try one full day of silent listening. What shifted for you? Share your experience or type "I listened." 9. Build a long-term vision. Anyone can chase quick wins, but true greatness belongs to those willing to plant seeds that may not bear fruit for years. Picture a gardener working in silence through every season, digging, watering, nurturing. While the world rushes past, hungry for instant flowers, the patient gardener stays focused on the soil. When harvest finally arrives, it looks effortless from the outside, but it was earned slowly, one unseen day at a time. In a culture addicted to speed, trending success, and now or never, the rarest form of power is the ability to hold a long-term vision. The Stoics understood this deeply. Fleeting glory fades as fast as it appears, but what you build slowly, deliberately, and with discipline endures long after attention moves on. Think of Warren Buffett. While millions chase hot stocks and react to every market headline, he plays a longer game. Calm, methodical, unmoved by noise. His wealth is only the surface result. The real achievement is the patience to invest over decades, not days, and the discipline to stay consistent when nothing exciting seems to be happening. Try this. Today, write down one goal that feels almost uncomfortable in its size, something that will take years, not weeks. Then ask yourself one simple question. What is the smallest step I can take this week that moves me 1 inch closer? Commit to progress, not perfection. Momentum built slowly is harder to break and easier to sustain. Long-term vision becomes your compass. It keeps you steady through storms, setbacks, boredom, and distraction. When others quit because results aren't immediate, you keep moving because you understand the timeline. Every small action becomes a brick in something solid, something that lasts beyond trends and applause. At Stoic Daily, we believe patience is not passive. It's the hidden engine behind every real breakthrough. What's one goal you're willing to pursue for a year or more, even when no one is watching? Share it below or type "planting for the future." Close the gap, lead the way. Don't let anyone fool you. The real distance between mediocrity and mastery is not talent, luck, or a perfect starting point. It's the quiet decision you make every single day to act on what you already know, instead of endlessly imagining who you could become. Progress is never loud at first. It's chosen in silence, repeated without applause. These 9 keys aren't just ideas to admire. They are habits to build, muscles to train, and choices that compound over time until your future no longer resembles your past. You don't need to master all of them at once. You only need to begin. The real question is simple. Which key will you put into action first? Drop your answer in the comments. You never know. Your decision, your small step, might be the spark someone else needs to stop waiting and start moving. And yes, we read every story, every reflection. Your journey matters here. If this episode sparked something in you, don't let the feeling fade. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and walk with us into the next chapter of Stoic Daily, where every lesson is another step toward the self-mastery you're capable of building. Remember this: the world doesn't reward those who know the most. It rewards those who do the work, quietly, consistently, day after day, even when no one is clapping. Keep building your discipline. Keep strengthening your mind. The life you want isn't just possible, it's waiting for you to begin. At Stoic Philosophy Daily, we believe every action is a seed, and every seed has the potential to become something lasting. See you in the next lesson.
If you're seeking more, discover the full path on my channel, Stoic Philosophy Daily.